Hi everyone, I'm back with part 2 of my book sale book haul. So these also were all young adult books, so I got everything for $1. So first off, I got City of a Thousand Dolls by Miriam Forster, and this, I believe, takes place in Japan. I can't remember, Japan or China, but I've been looking at this. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this or not because I listened to Eon on audiobook. I liked it. I didn't love it. This feels like it has a similar vibe. So I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that one yet, but I got that one for $1. I figured we'll try it out. Next I got Notes from Ghost Town by Kate Ellison, and this is like just a ghosty kind of scary one. I had her book, The Butterfly Clues, didn't read it, got rid of it finally. So she is like seeing her, I don't know if it's her ex-boyfriend or someone who got murdered. Yeah, the ghost of her first love she's seeing. So that will be freaky. Maybe I'll save it for October. I got The Sweet Revenge of Celia Dorr by Karen Finneyfrock. And this is about a girl who really, really wants revenge on her enemy, and then she meets this guy who starts changing her, the way she looks at things, and so now she's has to decide whether she's gonna keep this friend or she's gonna get her revenge. So that sounds cute. I got Nothing But Blue by Lisa Jean Clow. And this, I think they sum it up the best. She says, it's the story of a girl on the fringes of society, struggling to find her way back after disaster and discovering the love, strength, and courage to carry on. So this is super duper short. I should be able to finish this quickly. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what it's about from what it says on the back. So I got Always Something There to Remind Me by Beth Harbison. I love her books. They're always great and cute. About a woman who finds, or I guess she's a girl, when she finds the love of her life and then she makes a mistake and loses him. And now like later on she has a new guy and a child, and the guy asks her to marry him and she immediately thinks of this previous guy. So that looks really cute. I love those kind of books. I also got Fire, which is book 2 in the Engelsfors trilogy. I have the first book, haven't read it. This intimidates me. It's huge. And in fact, I think it's translated from Swedish or something. So that, I mean, I loved Dragon Tattoo, which was translated also. But I had to pick it up for $1 because I have the first one and I was not going to find this beast any cheaper than that. So I picked that up. I got The Betrayal of Natalie Hargrove by Lauren Kate. I have the Fallen series, haven't read it, but this is just about a girl who wants to become prom queen, and she will kind of do whatever it takes to be prom queen, and then somebody threatens that. So that sounds really good, and that's pretty short too. I got Bittersweet 16 by Carrie Karasyov and Jill Kargman, which is cute. I mean, I always talk about Sweet 16s, and this seems like one of those like New York City Sweet 16s with the crazy over-the-top party, and that looks really cute. I got Uses for Boys by Erica Lorraine Scheidt, and this is about a girl who kind of just uses boys and doesn't get anything out of it and kind of thinks that's what her life is going to be about, and then she gets a bad reputation for that, and then she meets a guy who is totally different and shows her what it means to like have a real family and real love. So that sounds really good. I got Lindsay Lost by Suzanne Marie Phillips, and this is about a brother and sister, and the girl is murdered and the brother can't remember if he knows who did it or if he did it. So that sounds really creepy. Another creepy one, Don't Turn Around by Michelle Gagnon, which is like a hacker thriller book. The girl who's wakes up on a table with an IV and she can't remember what happened, and she's like an off-the-grid hacker. And so now another hacker is going to help her try and figure out who's following her, who's her enemy. So that sounds creepy too. I got Bumped by Megan McCafferty, and this looks really cute. It's a virus is making everybody over 18 infertile, and so all the girls younger than that are in high demand to become, you know, the ones who carry the babies. And then she finds out she has a twin, and the twin is like strictly religious and doesn't want her sister participating in this, you know, conception thing. So we'll see how that one goes. It sounds really interesting. I also got The Heiresses by Alison Rushby, and this is about 3 girls who end up being triplets, and they find out that they are the ones who are they're heiresses to their mother's fortune, except they have this nasty brother, I guess, who is, or half brother, that's trying to keep them from it. So that sounds good. And it takes place in 1926 London. I got A Pug's Tale, I love dogs, by Alison Pace, and I have Pug Hill but haven't read it, so it looks so cute. I love dogs. I also got Of Triton by Anna Banks, which is book 2 after Of Poseidon, which I have and I have not read, and this one's pretty short too, but anything about the beach or ocean, I'm gonna pick it up. I got Killing Mr. Griffin by Lois Duncan. This is by the same author of I Know What You Did Last Summer, which is also a movie, and it's about a group of students who seek revenge on a teacher that's really, really hard on them. Crazy projects and humiliates his students and whatnot, and the girl gets involved in it and thinks it's just going to be a prank, and then people end up getting killed, and so that's going to be good. I also got Secrets, The Ivy, which is the second book in the Ivy series by Lauren Coons and Rena Oner. I have the first one, haven't read it, but I think it takes place in a school, so that's a prestigious university in the country, so that's going to be good. I got 8 Keys by Suzanne Lafleur, and this is about a girl who I think it's with her her uncle and her aunt, and she discovers this mysterious key, and there's 8 rooms, and I think it's in their barn that and it's in a workshop, and they're all locked, and so she can use the keys. Thinks the key is left by her father who died, so that looks good. I got No One Else Can Have You by Kathleen Hale, and looks really cute. I've seen this on a bunch of booktube channels. About a homecoming queen that gets murdered, and they have to like figure out who did it, and says Pretty Little Liars meets Fargo, so that's cute. And this cover, it just cracks me up. It's like the ugly Christmas sweater. I also picked up The Twice Lost by Sarah Porter, and this is the 3rd book in the trilogy. I have Lost Voices, I may have Waking Storms. I haven't read either, but like I said, beach, ocean, sea books, I'm gonna get it. I got A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness, and this is the gorgeous hardcover, $1. It's crazy. So I'm slightly intimidated by this book. Everybody says it's really good. I'm not sure what I'm gonna think of it. I have his Chaos Walking trilogy, haven't read it. This is gonna be totally different though, I'm sure. So I'll pick that up at some point. I got The Book of Lost Things by John Connolly, which I guess is considered an adult book, but it's one that young adult readers will love. That's what they say. Books are falling. But it's about a boy who kind of seeks solace in all the books that he owns, and kind of gets sucked into this world where there's a king who keeps secrets in a book. So that sounds good too. So we'll get to that. I picked up Sweet Valley Confidential, 10 Years Later by Francine Pascal, and I am slightly embarrassed to admit I love the Sweet Valley High books when I was a kid. Loved them, read all of them. They were fabulous. When I saw this, I got teary-eyed for my childhood and thought, you know what, let's pick it up and check it out for $1. So I got Gone, Gone, Gone by Hannah Moskowitz, and this is takes place a year after 9/11, and it's about two boys who are falling in love, which sounds great. I have another book by Hannah Moskowitz. I can't remember what it is, but I think, you know, the sniper shootings and all, you know, everything that's taking place after 9/11. This is going to be a good one. I also got On the Rocks by Erin Duffy, and this is about a girl whose boyfriend dumps her online on Facebook. Actually, he's a fiance. Dumps her on Facebook while she's trying on her wedding dresses. And so her best friend takes her to Newport to kind of enjoy the beach, like meet some guys. But as you know, the internet is always there, and so they're having a hard time separating from, you know, getting to know people without all the like crazy your life being on the internet. So that sounds really cute. I hope I'm going to get to that this summer. I got Where the Moon Isn't by Nathan Filer, and this is about two boys who go, I think they go off in the summer. Yeah, they're on vacation with their parents, and they go off one night, and only one of them comes back, and so the other brother is trying to figure out how he can get him to come back. I'm not sure where he went, and it doesn't, but he wants to figure it out. So I don't even know if he dies or what, if it's tragic, but this is also a gorgeous cover. I love this book. And lastly, I got Blood Promise by Rochelle Mead. This is the 4th book in the Vampire Academy series. I started the first book, got a little bit in, and put it down. I really want to read this. I know it's supposed to be fabulous. I have all 6 books. I don't have any excuses. So hopefully I will get to it and fly through it like it seems like most people are doing. So, and the ones I have this cover, so I'm glad I got this, because I actually I don't like this cover, but I don't really like the new covers either. So at least my other ones are paperbacks, so they don't really match. Anyway, that's the end of my book sale book haul. I got a ton of books. As I always do, this book sale comes twice a year to my city, so it's always fun to go. I always look forward to it, set aside money so I can go crazy. And I will be back soon, hopefully with my I think either my March or April book haul, which I will have to break into parts also. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.